First up on the show, India's External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar is in Washington as part of a 9-day visit and is set to hold a number of meetings, including with his US counterpart, Antony Blinken. The Jaishankar-Blinken meet comes amid the ongoing diplomatic crisis between India and Canada. The foreign minister will also be meeting the US Trade Representative, Catherine Tai. On the sidelines of the UNGA, America's State Department official had said they had asked both countries to cooperate over the investigation on the Khalistani terrorist killing. While Jaishankar himself addressing the 78th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York underlined India's position that political convenience must not be countenanced in determining responses to terrorism and extremism. The remark was seemingly directed towards Canada. Jaishankar also met his court counterparts on the sidelines of the UNGA session, apart from the US, Australia and Japanese foreign minister who were also present at the bloc's meeting. The US State Department has said that Washington has engaged with New Delhi on Nijjar's killing. Blinken said the US is deeply concerned about the Canadian Prime Minister's allegations. He added that the US wants to see accountability. It remains to be seen if the issue comes up during the Blinken-Jaishankar bilateral scheduled for today. The Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar was killed near Vancouver in June this year. The Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has alleged India's role in the murder without sharing any clear evidence. This has led to a diplomatic standoff with India, which is still raging on. And for more on this, we're now being joined by our diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal, for the very latest on this. And Siddhant, what can we expect from this meeting between Jaishankar and Antony Blinken?
Well, this is a meeting that is seen as a review meeting, even as there is a strong momentum in India-US relationship. Now, we know that the American ambassador here in Delhi has confirmed that India has invited the US president to be the chief guest at the Republic Day parade. So that shows how both sides are now getting ready for high-level visit. There is, of course, already the visit by the US president to Delhi earlier this month for the G20 summit. But this is a relationship, as the Indian External Affairs Minister has said, that has seen more convergences than divergences. Convergences in areas like defense, like people-to-people interaction. We know that earlier today the US Embassy came out with the data as to the number of Indians who have applied for the American visa. But there are, of course, thorny issues as well. There is the issue of Russia. But now, of course, there's an issue of Canada as well. How much there will be a conversation on Canada, on the Canadian allegations on India is something that will be closely watched. Now, Antony Blinken has made remarks last week over concerns and, of course, how India should cooperate in the Niger death investigation. But all in all, we'll get to know that only once the readout will be released. The meeting happens at 12 a.m. Indian Standard Time, so we can expect some kind of readout by early morning tomorrow.
And thanks very much indeed for joining us with the very latest on that.